the first African to win the Olympic 200-meter gold. We all saw the images of your homecoming in Botswana. Could you tell us a little bit more about that?
I mean, it was a proud moment to see thousands of people in the stadium waiting for me. They made good history for their country, and not just for my country, and the love and support from other neighboring countries, and the African continent was amazing for me, and I really love that. It showed that Africa is now united. We have the same goal going forward into the coming years. We just have to sit down and see and plan how we can execute everything going forward.
It was wonderful to see. It will be an interesting race for you here in Brussels. You and Alexander Ogando against the Americans, actually. How are you looking forward to that?
It's actually two Africans against the rest of the world, because it's me and Joe. So I believe it's going to be an interesting race to see how Africans can do against the world, because they did well in the Olympic final, because we had 3 Africans then, now it's 2. So I believe it's going to be a good race on Saturday.
The stadium record is 1926 by Johan Blake a couple of years ago. Do you think that would be possible?
I mean, looking at what I've did in Zurich, nobody thought 95 was possible given the weather conditions. So I believe, looking at the competition also, the stadium record is possible, but I don't want to put myself out of that pressure of chasing that stadium record. If it comes, it comes, but all I can say is I feel fresh after all the rounds that I'm going through, and more energized than anything else.
We have a good band here in King Baudouin Stadium, so it's a pretty fast 100 meters. Looking forward to that. We've seen you in the 4x4 in Paris. Will we see you more in 400 meters in the coming seasons?
Firstly, it's just to get the job done in the 100 meters, and then that's when we could try and switch up to the 400. But as of now, we still stand like the 1 and the 2. That's how we're going to operate the coming years, and then maybe after the Worlds of 2025, that's when we'll just take 1 year, just do the 400, and then get back to the 100 and 200.
Letsile, when you went back to Botswana and you had that reception, how do you reflect on that now? But also, you know, you got the first kind of Olympic medal, gold medal for Botswana, but then nations like St. Lucia, Dominica, Pakistan got their first kind of Olympic gold medal as well. What's your kind of view of the global nature of the sport on top of that?
I mean, it's a tough one to answer, but what I would say is I'm grateful that I've inspired a lot of nations to show people that anything is possible. No matter what you're going through, you can still do it and still show a lot of effort in what you're doing. So I believe now a lot of countries are now invested in coming to the country, coming to Botswana to see what's really there, and seeing a lot of youngsters coming up into the track and field world.
Italy, a couple days after Zurich. I'm just curious why you decided to run at that meet and how you're feeling after that 200.
I mean, I had to choose either to go for training or race that meet. So to me, my mind is not locked into training like how it was locked before. So I used that meet to correct a few things, which I'm happy we did, because I didn't know that Brussels is cold like this. So I believe that meet has also helped me know that against any kind of weather, you could still be there, because when you look at Zurich, it was still cold, but we still managed to do something good, and then meet on Sunday, and then here it's cold now. So I believe the body has got that memory of how to do in this kind of weather.
Question for Letsile. You've had an absolutely fantastic summer. And as you mentioned, even in the bad weather and even with a bad curve in Zurich, you had a great finish. So it looks like you're not tired at all after this year.
I mean, there is a saying that says no human is limited. So I took that and looked into it, and I've seen the other end, that I'm not limited to anything. I could just go on as long as I'm not injured. It means that the good could still go on for months if that's the case. So no human is limited. That's why I keep on going each and every time I'm on a meet, and finally this will be my last, and I'm going to rest up.
Now, it seemed you were also having more fun again. Obviously, after the tragedy that hit you in May, it was difficult, but in the last meets in Roma and Zurich, you were really having fun on the track.
I mean, right now there's nothing for you to lose, because the main goal of the Olympics now is just, it's all about having fun and finishing the season how you have planned, not because you got the gold medal now you have to close the season, because it was still there in the plan that you're just going to end with the Diamond League final, and then that's why you keep on going, and each and every race we're going to, it's all about having fun and make sure that you have the best time that you'll look back into after a few years.
Of the new Usain Bolt every time a big name comes to the sprint, because you are one of the best technique ever in 200 meters. And why do you have this technique? Is that a special coach, special training?
I don't think there's any special training from my side, unless it's just right behind you can ask it. But I mean, people always have their own opinions about how